So now what? The name of this talk came when I was sitting in Cherie's chapel service, and she's talking about these changes that are going to happen. Students that were finishing their term and students like me who are graduating. And I found that I had this difficult feeling in the pit of my stomach, and it arose as a question in me that was like, oh my gosh, people are leaving. Things are changing. Now what? Now what? And so that became the basis of today's talk. And sure, yes, we all recognize that change is a constant in our lives, right? And at one level, this question, now what, applies to each and every moment of our lives as we want to know, what do I do next? But surely I know for me, there are moments that feel more momentous, moments in which I tend to feel as if entire potential landscapes of the future can rise or fall because of my decision right now. These are moments of crisis, moments of decision, moments of extreme loss or transition. Key decision points in your career, in your relationships. So I make good money, but my job just zaps me dry. I feel fear around stepping out and following my dreams, but then again, staying here is like this slow death. Now what? Woohoo! I made it, graduation. Friends and family have all come and they've celebrated with me, and now they're gone and I'm in my apartment alone. Now what? I finally ended that unhealthy relationship. And I know it was truly for the best, I think. Now what? My mom was recently diagnosed with dementia, and she very stubbornly wants to live an independent living, and yet what if she had an accident and she was all alone? Now what? I just moved to a new city, got a new job. I'm hopeful, I'm excited, but I'm also a little scared because I don't know anybody, right, in this town. Now what? My partner of 15 years said that she would never leave me, and I just watched her drive off in that U-Haul. Now what? I'm really confused about God. I'm not even sure whether I believe in God anymore. And I'm in seminary. Now what?
May the light of your heart shine in gladness. May it shine for all those you hold dear. And may the light from above lift you up and carry you through your fear. Spirit will guide us, always inside us. Oh, Spirit will guide, follow the light. And may the light of your heart shine in glory. May the quiet your mind ever renew. And may the spirit of life be your reverence and illumine all that you may do. Spirit will guide us, always inside us. Oh, Spirit will guide, follow the light. And may the light of your heart shine in blessing. May you open to all who appear, and may the light show a way through your night, so the path to tomorrow is clear. And may the light show a way through your night, so the path to tomorrow is clear. Spirit.
Phase 1, separation or letting go. From 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 6, for it is God who said, "Let light shine out of darkness," who has shone in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God. And so now what? I invite each of you to close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so, or you might want to meditate on the slide, and take a deep breath and drop down again into that heart space if you have left it, and perhaps even make my words your words as I ask this question now and again: now what? Perhaps at first glance, the way forward looks foggy and uncertain. Or perhaps it looks clear, but clearly too scary. I recognize that I can move forward with both clarity and courage only to the extent that my heart is unclouded and unburdened by the past, whether by my attachments to certain people or worldly things, whether by my resentments, which I might not even be conscious that I'm holding, or my fears that come from lots and lots of painful past experiences. So to clear a well-lit path to tomorrow, I take steps now in consciousness to forgive and release the past unto the past. And as I prepare to spend a few minutes in silence, I now bring to mind all the people, the things, events that have brought me to where I am today. My family, my partner perhaps, my exes, my ex-boss, my classmates. I give thanks for every part of my past, including for the difficult parts and people, all of which helped me to grow. Whether through pain or joy, each and every part of my life has deeply blessed me. And so now what? Now I say farewell to people and situations as I have known them. I release people, things, circumstances, and limiting beliefs that no longer serve me. I recognize that even positive changes represents a kind of loss, and so can arouse in me challenging as well as joyful feelings. So whatever feelings come up for me in this process, I simply let them be what they are without trying to fix or change them. I lovingly let go of the past, here now, in the silence.
Summer star Suki no Buvantu. I have learned so very much. I can no longer be who I was, who I was, who I was. Loka, oh summer star, Suki no Buvantu. Loka. summer star. I have felt so very much. I can no longer be who I am, who I am, who I am. Loka, o samasta, suki no buvan. Loka, summer star. Well, I have loved so very much. I can no longer be who you want me to be, to be. Loka, o summer star, suki no bhavantu. Loka, o summer star, o summer star, summer star.
Phase 2, transformation. From Romans chapter 12, verse 2, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. I become willing to enter this next stage of my spiritual growth, healing, and transformation by renewing my mind in the infinite wellspring that is spirit within me. So now what? I invite previously unacknowledged parts of myself to come forward into my awareness. Aspects of myself that I once thought were too shameful or ugly to face. Perhaps it's anger that I have been taught to suppress, or fear, or a belief that I am weak, sickly, or incompetent, or just simply unworthy. Beliefs that I've been working hard in my outer life to either mask or run from. I might not even be conscious of what exactly these parts are within me. But with love, I welcome these unknown parts of my true self to reveal themselves to me. As spiritual teacher Debbie Ford taught, we can't fight darkness with darkness. We have to find compassion and embrace the darkness inside of us in order to understand it and ultimately transcend it. So right now, I bring the light of divine love to those parts of me, those dark parts, allowing that light to transform the darkness and reveal my true beauty and power. Now what? Now I am transformed as I make peace with my shadow, having embraced my own wholeness. I no longer feel the need to pretend to be someone I am not. I no longer have to prove that I am good enough. What was once suppressed anger is now transformed into a fiery passion for expressing my highest life. And my fear has been transmuted into faith. I find the gifts hidden in my shadow, and I revel in the beautiful truth of my authentic, whole self. I revel in the experience of integration, heart, mind, body, soul, all parts of my being. Right now, I savor it at the depths of my own being, here in the silence.
Never has life, never has love stopped listening, always alive, always in reach, touching me, touching you. Such a beautiful truth. Only your words, only to speak so purely on your light. Only your love to speak in a world full of beautiful truth. I'm seeking your voice, 'cause you are the source of all beautiful truth. I'm making the choice to look for your words, oh, in all that I do, in all that I do. There's such a beautiful truth. Were I alone, were I among no others, still I would hear, my heart would hear in this empty room. Such a beautiful truth. I'm seeking your voice, 'cause you are the source of all beautiful truth. I'm making the choice to look for your words, oh, in all that I do, in all that I do. There's such a beautiful truth, beautiful truth.
As I realize the beautiful truth of my own being, I now enter into the third and final stage of my journey here today, the stage of return or incorporation. The word incorporation includes the word corpus, which means the body. So in the stage of incorporation, I begin my return to community to fully embody the truth that I know in the world. From 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 27, now I am the body of Christ. And so now what? I let my gentle breathing relax me. I feel deeply alive in my breath. I feel at ease in my heart. I don't feel a need to be anywhere other than where I am right now. I take time to notice how my feet and my legs feel, how the chair feels as I sit upon it. I observe how my hips and my back feel without needing to change anything about them. I notice my shoulders and my arms, my neck and my head. Now what? As I prepare to enter the silence for the final time in today's service, I ask myself how I will embody truth more fully in this material world as I return to it. And to help me to arrive at an answer to this question, I use a 3-breath meditation taught by the Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh. So first, as I take my first breath, I simply stop, focus on the breath and the heart space. With my second breath, I relax into my body and my breath. I release any mental and physical contraction around any unruly thoughts and feelings of the past or the future. And I take that advice to just be in the present moment. With my third breath, I ask, now what? Into the silence.
One step at a time, my friends. Two sides to the coin. Three strikes and you're out of the game. Four walls to my cage. 360 degrees, I've come full circle again. Through turning points and the roundabouts, what started out as just one has come back to just one. 5 pillars of gold, 6 degrees between us. 7 colors to my rainbow, 8 folds to the path, and 360 degrees, I've come full circle again. Through turning points and the roundabouts, what started out as just one has come back to just one. Come back to one. Come back to one. Come back to one. To soothe my soul, 10 divided by 10, 360 degrees, I've come full circle again. Through turning points and the roundabouts, what started out as just one has come back to just one. Oh, come back to one.
Welcome back. Maybe you should take a look at your neighbor and say, hey, welcome back.